Have you ever been chatting up a sim at a bar and the sims are really vibing and maybe had a few too many and it starts to go in a different direction? Looking around, there aren't any obvious woohoo spots until you see it, that bush over there. Sure, it looks a little bit stinky, and isn't that technically public indecency? Well, your sim doesn't care, your sim's romantic conquest doesn't seem to care either, and clearly neither do the sims around you, so go for it. If you've played The Sims for a long time, like me, then you probably would have experienced having to swiftly close your laptop as your parents walk past while your Sims were getting busy. The Sims has always been a game that's been rated 13+, so there's never anything too graphic, and it's always been quite a comical thing, which gave way for some pretty interesting places for your Sims to get into it. Rocket ships, waterfalls, coffins, among many more which we will be getting into today. Without further ado, let's have a look at all the WooHoo locations in The Sims 4. If you have the Get Together expansion pack, you can put a closet down on your lot. Once you have a good amount of romantic relationship with another sim, you'll have the option to woohoo with them in the closet. You can also make out in the closet too. You will find the ice cave up in the mountains in Mount Komorebi. You will need the Snowy Escape expansion to use this method. Take your Sims and their partner on a climbing expedition using the social events on the phone. Sometimes the cave will not always be accessible. I travelled here many times to find it frozen over before I got lucky, in both ways. You can find the party bush in the outdoor plants section of the build and buy catalogue if you own the Get Together expansion. All you need to do is have your Sim's romantic partner nearby and then click on the bush. It should then give you an option to woohoo or try for baby. The bed woohoo is a classic and is accessible to everyone who has the base game. Just have your couple on the same lot as the bed and then you can click and either woohoo or try for baby. If you have the vampire game pack, you can woohoo as a bat. Your vampire sims will need to have the vampire perk, bat form, that allows your vampire sims to travel as a bat. Once they both have the perk, you'll have the option to woohoo as bats in the romantic options when socializing with the sims. With the island living pack, you can travel to Moa Pelam and woohoo in the waterfall. Just make sure your Sim's partner is close by and then you can just click on the waterfall and select woohoo in waterfall. If you have the Get Famous expansion and you have a very wealthy Sim, you can purchase a vault from the build and buy catalogue. Start putting some money away, and once you have a sizable pile of money and jewels in the vault, just have your Sim click on the money pile and select woohoo. Another item that came with the Get Famous expansion is the sleep pod. You'll find it in the same category as the beds in the build buy catalogue. Just like the bed, all you need to do is click on the sleep pod and then select woohoo. By the way, shortly after I had done woohooing with Judith, her kitchen caught fire and Goopy was nearly on his way home, so I had to make him run all the way back to see if we could possibly help her or call the fire department or do something. But unfortunately, he did not make it in time and Judith actually burned to death. Goopy, in the midst of trying to put out the fire, actually caught a light himself, but luckily he managed to put himself out and walked home. Discover University introduced shower woohoo. Not all showers will have this function, however. Make sure you have a shower that has walls. Because of that animation, open showers won't work. For example, the shower from Island Living won't work with shower woohoo. The sauna came with the Spa Day game pack. Just click on the sauna and if your romantic partner is around, you should have the option to woohoo or try for baby. You can have one in your home or use a public spa, although don't be surprised if someone walks in if you're out in public. The rocket ship is a base game item, so no need to worry about having extra DLC for this one. You'll find the rocket ship in the outdoor activities in the build by catalogue. You will have to build the rocket first, and this will improve your Sim's rocket science skill. Once your Sim has built their rocket ship, you can click on the ship and then select woohoo with your Sim's partner. The Observatory is another base game item that you can use to woohoo in. You can find it in the outdoor activities section as well. And once you've put it on your lot, just click and select woohoo or try for baby. The lighthouse is located on Deadgrass Isle in Brindleton Bay. This came with cats and dogs, so you will need that pack for this to work. you can select Go Upstairs on the house on the ground floor. Once your Sims are upstairs, you can click on the lighthouse and select WooHoo or Try for Baby. If you do conceive a child in the lighthouse, that child will have the hidden lighthouse conception trait. When they visit the island, they'll get a happy moodlet that says, "This place feels oddly familiar to them and it fills them with a inner light." If you have the Seasons expansion, you'll be able to WooHoo in a pile of leaves. Once the leaves start falling off the trees, you'll be able to rake them into a pile. Once the pile is big enough, you can click on the pile and select WooHoo or Try for Baby with your Sims. Hot Tub WooHoo is available to everyone who has the base game. You can find it in the Outdoor Activities section in the Build By catalogue. Once you've put the hot tub down on your lot, you can click on it and select WooHoo or Try for Baby. Hot Springs came with the Snowy Escape expansion. You can either travel to the onsen in Mount Komorebi, or you can buy your own hot spring in the Outdoor Activities section in Build By. All you need to do is click on the hot tub, then select WooHoo or Try for Baby. Just make sure you clean the hot spring afterwards, as the water will get quite dirty. Dumpster WooHoo came with the Eco Lifestyle expansion pack. You can either have one on your home lot or find one around the world of Evergreen Harbour. Once you've clicked on the dumpster, you'll have the option to dive for thrills or Try for Baby. WooHooing in a dumpster will make your hygiene need decrease, so do expect to be a little stinky afterwards. To WooHoo in a coffin, you'll need the Vampires game pack. You'll need a vampire sim to initiate the coffin WooHoo. Just make sure you have a romantic partner nearby and then click on the coffin and you'll have the option to select WooHoo or Try for Baby. If you have the Outdoor Retreat, Journey to Batu or Snowy Escape packs, you'll be able to buy a tent from the Outdoor Activities section. It's pretty much got the same function as a bed. You can relax, nap, and also, of course, WooHoo. Just click on the tent with your partner nearby and select the WooHoo option or Try for Baby. And lastly, the most recent addition is the animal shed that came with the Cottage Living expansion. You can find it in the Outdoor Activities section in your Build and Buy catalogue. Once you have your shed, you can click on it and select either WooHoo or Try for Baby. Just make sure your animal isn't in the shed, otherwise you won't be able to perform the action. Well, there we have all the WooHoo locations in The Sims 4 currently. I will say part 1, which is WooHooing in the Black Spire Outpost in Journey to Batu, but I don't have that pack for many reasons, so I won't be showing that today, but there is an extra one for anyone that does have Batu. But going through all of those, it made me realise how many locations we actually have and how little I use some of them. Sometimes I just tend to forget some of the methods, like I have a shower in pretty much every one of my houses, yet I never use the shower WooHoo. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you next week with another video. Bye!